Thought we competed our butts off today. It was a physical game. I thought, we left it all on the field. We gave it our all physically.
I know a lot of New Yorkers are ripping Russell Wilson for these comments he made after the game yesterday. How in the hell did he compete his ass off? This bum only scored 6 points. There is not a doubt in my mind that Russell Wilson gave it his all yesterday. There's not a doubt in my mind that Russell Wilson was giving you maximum effort. And the reason I say that is because this is who Russell Wilson is. What you saw yesterday against the Redskins. Well, Casey, don't you mean the Commanders? What you saw yesterday against the NFL's version of the Cleveland Guardians, that is exactly who Russell Wilson is. That is what maximum effort looks like. That's what an efficient Russell Wilson looks like at this stage of his career. Obviously, I am no expert when it comes to evaluating NFL quarterbacks, but when I'm not an expert in something, I like to confirm my own opinions based on what other experts are saying. I think we can all agree. Sean Payton, Pete Carroll, they have expertise in this particular area. I know for damn sure Sean Payton's an expert on NFL quarterbacks. I watched this dude win with Teddy Bridgewater, Jameis Winston, Taysom Hill. Hell, the only quarterback Sean Payton struggled to win with was in book, and he's currently dusting shells at the library. If you look at the actions of Sean Payton and Pete Carroll, what does it tell you about Russell Wilson? Pete Carroll won a Super Bowl with Russell Wilson, and he let him walk to Denver. Sean Payton coached Russell Wilson for one miserable season. Sean Payton was so ready to get rid of Russell Wilson that the Broncos ate tens of millions of dollars in dead money on their salary cap. I think Sean Payton even paid for the private jet to get Russell Wilson the hell out of there. So what does that tell you about Russell Wilson? What does it tell you about a quarterback when two Hall of Fame coaches are outright refusing to work with him? It tells me that the NFL career of Russell Wilson is over. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. I don't understand why Brian Daboll made the decision to start Russell Wilson yesterday. Well, Casey, Jackson Dart just isn't ready. He needs time. So? You've got Jameis Winston. Is Jameis Winston leading you to the playoffs? Probably not. But Jameis Winston is capable of scoring more than 6 points. He's capable of completing more than 45% of his passes. Not to mention the fact that Jameis Winston is more respected than Russell Wilson. And I'm not talking about respect from fans. I'm talking about players, teammates. As a backup quarterback, Jameis Winston was one of the key leaders in New Orleans. This dude is highly respected. Meanwhile, Russell Wilson isn't exactly the most liked player. Russell Wilson is another prime example of why it's so important. It's critical to learn how to operate in the pocket and become a pocket passer. This same exact thing happened to Michael Vick late in his career. When Russell Wilson was in his prime, he was most effective when he was given the ability to improvise. Pocket would collapse, play would be busted. Russell Wilson had the ability to extend the play with his legs, which is great. That's great when you're in your early to mid-20s. Unfortunately, time does not stand still. There is one guarantee in life: you will get older. And as you get older, you naturally lose your speed and athleticism. Even if you were to lose 0.2 of a second, that is a massive difference at the NFL level. At 36 years old, Russell Wilson no longer has the ability to extend plays. You know why Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, you know why they were able to play for so long in the NFL? they had the ability to quickly read and analyze a defense. They had the ability to operate in the pocket and throw their receivers open. Russell Wilson never developed that skill. After his dismal season last year in Pittsburgh, I was actually surprised that another team was willing to give him a chance. Not only were the Giants willing to give Russell Wilson a chance, they made him the damn starter. But I just don't see Russell Wilson being in that position for very long. The Giants' schedule is brutal. Cowboys, Chiefs, Chargers, Saints. Going into yesterday, I would have said that the Saints were an automatic win for the Giants, but I was pleasantly surprised with what I saw from my Saints yesterday. Then the Giants have the Eagles and the Broncos. I don't think the Giants are going to be favored to win in any of those games. They could be sitting at 0-7 by mid-October. At that point, there would be no reason to keep Russell Wilson as your starter. You might as well see what you have with Jackson Dart. By this time next month, Russell Wilson could be on the bench, and more than likely, his NFL career will be over. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys on the main channel.